Hey guys, this is Letty here. Sorry for the lighting, but it's already kind of late, and I just thought I'd make this video and to share with you guys some cards and a tag and some pins I made for a friend. Okay, so what I've done here is I've made this card using the paper by Stampin' Up, and the main card, the base card is using measurements 5.5 by 4.5, and then the mat was measured at 5.25 by 4.25. Okay, now what I've done here is I've added my little bird cage and bird, and that was using, as all y'all recognize the bird cage, my die by Tim Holtz bird cage. And what I did with the bird cage was I used my Distress crackle paint, and that's this one right here, and it's the tarnished brass. And then I've done that throughout the entire bird cage. And then to my little bird, I've just used some Stampin' Up markers and my blue and green. Okay, and with those two blue and green markers, I went ahead and brought in my water mixing tool. I don't know what you call these, but just so that I can blend in the colors, and then I used a little bit of red down here with yellow, and then I used this other marker here by Le Plume 2. This is by Marvy 1122, and this one was I think this one was sent to me by my dear friend Edie Girl. I think you sent me this one. Thank you, girlfriend. And I used that one to color the beak. Okay, and now let me go ahead and describe what's around the cage. I used some bling right down here, and that was by using some of the bling that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Okay, and this was like, this whole thing was full, but I've been sharing with some of my YouTubers, so it's going down. And then for the little eye, I went ahead and used some of these little I don't know, there are some little black sequins. See if you can tell what these are. See how they have a little hole in the center? Anyhow, I used one of those, and I adhered that using my glossy accent. Okay, and right here on his beak, what I've done here was I went ahead and I used this stem to one of my little roses, and these are Recollection roses, and I used the stem, and all I did was I colored it in with this same marker here. Okay, oops, sorry, wrong tool. This oh my goodness, this marker here. And then what I did was I just started to bend it, just in different little layers, and then I just gathered it all together, and I adhered that also here using the glossy accents. At the top here, I went ahead and I used my Recollection little flowers, and these are mulberry paper mini roses, and these were sent to me I think by Scarlett, Scrapping Pekingese. Thank you, Scarlett. And then up here, I made a little this little butterfly, and that butterfly was by using this punch, and this one was sent to me by Edie. Thank you, Edie girlfriend. She sent me this punch some time ago. And what I had to do here, in order to add like a little embellishment like that butterfly, was I had to punch a flower. After I punched that flower, I removed a petal. And I ended up with a little butterfly. And on that butterfly, so I did, what I did was I punched two flowers and made two butterflies out of it. And then what I've done was I then used my distressed ink, and this is using the crushed olive, and I simply used it just so I could distress just the sides, the edges, okay, all the way around my butterfly. Why? Now you see a little bit of sparkle on there is because I went ahead and used my distress stickles, and this is using the antique linen. Okay, and this one was sent to me by Scarlett, Scrapping Pekingese. Thank you, girlfriend, once again. And then what I done was like I said, I cut two of them, and then I just distressed, I used my distress ink, crushed olive, to, do the edges, and then I applied some of that distressed stickles, and then once that dried, on the center of that, I applied the top butterfly, and then on the sides to you see, to make it stand up like that, like dimensional, what I had to do was, I don't know if you can see that glossy there, I used my glue gun, my hot glue gun, and I applied some right there, in there I applied some glue, and then on both sides, and that helped it, once it dried, it helped it stay up like that. And then right here for the little antennas, the same thing. I used this little stem from the roses, and all I did was I just, used my round tool, this one here, and I just, made a little circle at the end, almost like this, but I made a complete circle, and then I bent it this, I just kind of bent it at a small size, and then once I bent it that, like this, see if I can show you. Okay, then I made the other little circle right here, and then I just kind of squished it together, and then it ended up being, like a little V, and then you have your little antennas. So then I adhere that using, again, the glossy accents. Right here to the right, to this, or I don't know if it's your right or my right, but I think it's your right as well. I applied a couple of the little bling using the same ones from Hobby Lobby, and then down here, this button came from Scarlett. Thank you, Scarlett. And then this twine right here was using some of the twine that I already had. Okay, this big spool right here, and I just made a little bow right there on the button. And then up here, I went ahead and I was hoping I had some white, but I didn't have any white embossing powder. So this is embossed, and this was using my Fiskars stamp, and it's this one right here, and it says "Live Your Life." Okay, and that was using some of my clear embossing powder, and that's this one right here, but I have some in a bowl, so it makes it a lot easier for me to use. And then again, of course, we used the Versamark. Okay, and then last but not least, right here on the entire edge of the card, I went ahead and I used my my white gel pen, and I just did a little stitch line all around the card, and that completed my card. So let me move on to the next card. Now this card here was using the same measurements and same paper by Stampin' Up, and on this one here, what I did was I used a paper napkin, okay, and we've all seen these, okay. I'm not going to get into too much detail of how I did it, but just a little bit. Okay, I grabbed a piece of cardstock, and then you have to remove those, you know, sometimes it comes with a 2-ply or 1-ply. You have to remove the backing of the napkin. Okay, and then you're going to end up with just the napkin itself. What you're going to do is you're going to use some cling or maybe some saran wrap, and you're going to place it on top of your cardstock, and then you're going to place your napkin on top, and you're going to iron that. Oh, before you iron it, you're going to slip this inside or in between another cardstock and then one on top. Then you're going to iron that with your iron, and then it's going to end up like this. This is what you're going to get. Okay, then you grab your ATG gun. I'm loving this. I am so much loving that. Thank you so much to my hubby for that. So then you go ahead and you place your adhesive in the back, and then you get it and then you apply it on top of your mat. Okay. Once you've done that, or once I've done that, I went ahead and I applied this lace right here, and that one came from this small collection from Scarlett. Thank you, Scarlett. And so what I did was I applied it right here in the front, and I've also applied it on the back. Okay, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So then up here, these little pearls right here was using this strand right here, the flat back pearls. These were sent to me by Karen. Thank you, Karen. JB Ladies Grabber 48. And then I used some right here at the bottom as well. Now, right here, these little flowers, these were little white flowers that I bought at the dollar store, and they're plain white, and I'm sorry I don't have any to show you because I ran out, but they're just those simple little white flowers, and all I did was I used 2 colors. I used this metallic, this one here, metallic antique copper, okay, and that was for these 2 right here. And then for the black one was just a folk flirt. I think that's what it says, or flirt. Oh, folk art. I'm so sorry. This is the first time I ever used these little, you know, to actually do this stuff, this kind of, you know, projects. And then this one is licorice. So that was my black. I apologize about that name. I was trying to look through it from the camera. And so I think that's it. Now, the reason why I did lacing here in the front and in the back was because if you open it up, it's going to be a pocket. If I can open it up. Oops, sorry about that. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a pocket. Okay, and she's going to be able to punch holes right here, and she's going to be able to use it like on her mini, or you know, wherever. I don't know, but she'll be able to use it like on a mini or something if she likes, or she can just, you know, give it as a gift or whatever. I saw this idea from Lily. Thank you so much, Nilani. I just love the idea, and we're in a card and 4 flowers that we're supposed to be making, and I'm in a swap for the month of November, and she already made her card and flowers, and I already made my my flowers and card as well. And so I was thinking, you know what, I decided to make this one, and I decided to make it out of the Eiffel Tower because my friend is into Eiffel Towers as well, so that's what I did for her. And again, thank you, Lily. So I took her idea, and then my tag. My tag is one of those large tags, and this was using my alcohol inks, and the alcohol inks that I used on this project here, or for this tag, was using the currant, okay, and then I also used the, oh gosh, watermelon? No, meadow. I'm sorry, meadow. And if you can see, those are the two colors that are in here. And then you'll be, I don't know if you can see a little bit of just a little bit of the silver, but I added a little bit of the metallic silver. Okay, and all I did was I just, used one color first, and I just kind of like feathered it, up and upward motion, and then I just, went on the other side. First I started on one side, and then I just kind of went on the other side, and it just kind of mixed it a little bit. And then, after I done that, then I went ahead and adhered my Mona Lisa, which I printed off of the my computer, the internet. And then what I did here on Mona Lisa, I don't know if you could see some glare, but I placed a piece of the overhead transparency. I went ahead and did that to protect the picture. So then right here on these beads right here was using out of this spool that was sent to me by Karen. Thank you, Karen. And then I added some of the one that I already had, and this was the pearly look that I picked up at Joann's. And then down here, these little roses were also from the same collection, the Recollection, okay, the mulberry paper mini roses. And then I used another one up here. And then here to my left, all I did was I actually used, I put it back, one of these little white flowers that I picked up at Walmart some time back. Okay, and they're just plain white, but what I've done was I used my alcohol inks, and on this one I just used plain black, and then this one I combination of different colors. And then here in the center was I went ahead and I did one of those techniques with your glue, hot glue gun, and I just did a little dot of glue, and then I waited for it to dry, and then I applied some of my pearl, those pearl, I can't remember the name, to make your glimmer mist. So perfect pearls, there you go. And that's all I did. I guess that pretty much covers up that. Oh, and then down here, I have bought some material at Walmart, and this is made out of, I believe it's vinyl. And all I did was I cut a strand, and then I just kind of made a little curve, and so that when I applied it, so that it can make that little wave. Okay, so I'm not done, because on the other side we have this Eiffel Tower. I decided to make it a double-sided tag. Now I'm going to start at the top. Right here at the top was using one of the Mulberry Street Handmade Paper Flowers by www.petaloo.com. And these are the flowers right here. And these were sent to me through one of my happy mails from Scarlett. Thank you, Scarlett. And so, and then right here, this little butterfly here was clipped off for my little hairpiece, and it went right here on this side, and I just clipped it off, and I adhered it here using, again, I think I used glossy accents again here, or my hot glue. I am sorry, I don't remember. And then right here, I used the same technique, that paper napkin, and those are these right here that were sent to me by Edie, my girlfriend. Thank you, girlfriend. She sent me several packs of these, and see how they are. And like I said, remember, you have to keep in mind that you have to remove the ply sheets in the back, before you adhere it to your cardstock. So that was using that. And then all around the the Eiffel Tower card, I went ahead and I used my Studio G white glitter glue. Okay, and I was going to use the black because it's kind of vintagey, but I wasn't sure if it was going to look good, so I went ahead and used the white one. And then down here, there's this two right here, two little tags, and that was using the paper collection, this one right here, the Cloud9 specialty. And see all those little tags and stuff? Okay, well, I was using two of those. And sorry about the camera there. And what I've done was I went ahead and cut these corners like the because it was a flat, just a long rectangular square. And then I cut these little deals right here like that. I don't know what you call them. And then I did the, dimensional with the pop dots. And then I used the same flowers right here. Okay, the recollection. And then down here, all I did was I used the same thing, and then my little pearls again right here. Okay, so, oh, and the background was using the same technique, okay, as the one with Mona Lisa. So this is a two or double-sided tag. That's what this is. Now, let me go ahead and speed this up. Now, last but not least, I made my friend some pins. And these are all just different kind of pins using my glass beads, little butterfly wings, and some Swarovski beads, and this smile right here, and it actually has another smile in the back. And then this kind of looks like a flower, but it also looks like a little candy, so it kind of went with the colors for Christmas. And then this one holds a little bell, you hear that? And a dragonfly. They're hanging off of this pin. And then if we turn this around this way, I made another pin this right here using some more little wings. And these are really cute. And then I made this one with some of my, skeleton, skulls that I bought at Joann's. Okay. And then this other pin right here. These are really cute. I like them. So that is it, you guys. And I think that pretty much covers my whole little, card and tags and pins and all. So if you have any questions, or if, if you want to know how I did something, or you want a little tutorial on a certain item, just PM me, let me know, and I'll be more than glad to, to upload that for you. And so that's pretty much it. I'm sorry I won't have any pictures at the end of this because I'm using my phone. I tried using my my little tripod. Let me just show you here real quick. In the middle of all this mess. See that? This is my tripod. And this is my Halloween mini that I'm still working on. I'm almost done. I'm almost about to close it. I should be done by tomorrow. On Halloween day. And this is my daughter's camera. Oops. But yes, I tried videotaping, and it completed, and right when I was about to close my video, it cut me off. So I was so mad. So anyhow, these are my tags, and my tag and flowers and my little pins. And please leave me your comments down below. And I appreciate y'all stopping by, and I appreciate my dear friend Edie, Scarlett, and Karen for providing me with some happy mail that included some of these little embellishments that I included here in my cards and tags. Alright, thank you so much everybody for stopping by, and I apologize for the light, but it's late and I'm videotaping this because I gotta mail it. Thank you. Bye-bye.